going on? It's your guy, Will Hop, and welcome back to Wednesdays with Will. Hey, check it. So today what we're going to talk about is your BMR. What is it, why it's important, and how you can help increase your BMR. So 3 quick points. Number 1, what is it? Your BMR is your basal metabolic rate. In other words, how many calories do you burn while you're resting, at rest? Your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR, is the minimum number of calories you need to survive. And by survive, I mean brain function, breathing, kidney function, literally to survive, right? Why it's important? This is important because depending on your weight goal, that'll dictate how much you need to eat, how hard you need to go in the gym, and what your workout should look like. For example, if you're trying to gain weight, then obviously you're gonna have to eat a little bit more. Drop weight, eat a little bit less, try to maintain, stay with what you're doing now if you're happy with your weight. Now, to give you another example, take say a woman who's 5'6", 30 years old, 150 pounds. Her BMR at minimum, I think, is around 1450 to 1480, somewhere in there. So that's the minimum number of calories she would need to consume just to survive on a daily basis. All right. So the next thing, how to increase your BMR. The number one way to increase your BMR is by putting on lean muscle. Muscle burns more calories than fat while at rest. All right. So putting on lean muscle. Nobody's saying you got to come in and try to lift the gym or look like the Hulk or any of that if that's not your goal. But you have to add muscle to your frame in order to help your BMR. The other thing is you want to avoid starvation mode. So many of us get in this habit of, hey, maybe if I only eat 500 calories today, I'll drop 4 pounds or whatever. That's not always the case. You hear it all the time. You have to eat in order to increase your metabolism. Now, there are other factors that go into that. That's not saying go to McDonald's every single day and gorge on that to help your metabolism, but it's healthy eating. Should go without saying, but sometimes it needs to be said. So that's healthy eating. So avoid that starvation mode. Even if you're eating just a little bit every couple hours, a protein and a veggie, protein and a veggie, a protein and a veggie, then hit your carbs, however your nutritional plan is set up. But my point here is you have to eat and avoid that starvation mode in order to help your BMR. So the better shape you're in, the more lean muscle you have, the higher your BMR is gonna be. And along with that is the higher your BMR, the more energy you're gonna have because you're eating. So try to avoid that starvation mode, all right? So that's what we got. Quick and to the point with BMR. Happy Wednesday. Do work.